Hello everyone. Hi Andrew.
Hello, one more
Long
time.
time.
Yeah,
It's kind of an old joke, but it's still funny, you know. So
it is not old for me.
it isn't okay. Well, it isn't really old for me, but it probably is for somebody. So it'll get that way. But anyway, yeah. So right now, let me guess that you in your area of Russia, it is 8 p.m.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so it's a I think it's a 13-hour difference. So
Yeah,
it's
it is
it's
7. It is 7 in your place.
yeah, 7 a.m. Yeah. All right. And I'm getting the material ready. So yeah, we'll be looking at road signs, and they're British road signs, so it'll be interesting.
Do
One of
you
the road
drive a
signs I'm
car?
not familiar with. What?
Do you drive a car?
Yeah, I do. I um I didn't drive for a long time, and then uh, when I came back to the States and I knew I was going to be here for a long time, I started driving again. So, but no, but for a long time I did not. So, yeah. How about you? Do you drive?
Yes, I do. But
Hmm.
I go to work usually by bus because
Ah,
it
okay.
is easy.
Yeah, just because well, probably the way of life it makes it easier. Yeah. Hi,
Yeah.
Victor. How are you?
Hi, Holly, I'm great. And you?
Very good. Very good. Um, hi, Alejandro. How are you today? So I'll go ahead and get the link for you, Victor, now that I know that um, it's
I
helpful for you.
the link is which you put in class page.
Okay, so you found it? Okay. Some
Yes.
people find it and some people don't. So, yeah, excellent. Right, yeah, so roads and transport. Alejandro, can you speak yet?
Hello, hello.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm perfectly. Thanks.
You're perfect. Excellent. Now, is it in Spain, is it 3 p.m. there now?
Yes,
Awesome. And then so in the Ukraine it's 4 p.m., right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Starting to get the times down. This is awesome. I love it. Um, all right. Well, let's go ahead and get started. First of all, before I ask, do all of you drive?
Yep.
Okay. Alejandro, do you have a car? Do you drive?
yes, I
Yes.
have.
Okay. Okay. And like Andre said that he drives, but he takes the bus to work. How about you guys? When you commute in the morning, how do you get to and from work?
Let me answer.
Yeah, like during the like when you drive, how do you drive to? Do you drive to work? Do you take the bus? Do you bike? Do you walk?
I have a car, but I get to work. I go to work by subway, by metro.
Okay, okay, excellent. And Alejandro, how about you?
I
When you
used
commute?
to I used to go to work by bus.
By bus, okay. And I think that's pretty typical in Europe. People own cars, but they don't actually use it for commuting. In the U.S., it's typical in the big cities. If you live in New York or Chicago, you might, or Boston, you might use public transportation. But the rest of the time, we drive. And um, I actually didn't start driving until I came back to the States permanently when I turned 40, and then I actually started driving, which was very late for an American. So people find it very interesting that I've only been driving a few years. So, although I got my license when I was much younger. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at this material. Okay, so these are some words that are as common for on the road. Can we put these in the correct category? We've got a vehicle, type of road, or road feature. So let's start with Alejandro. Can you choose one of these and put it in the correct category?
Okay. Vehicle. A lorry.
Okay, a lorry. Okay, and what is a lorry? What
Truck.
vehicle? Okay, vehicle is a lorry. Okay, a lorry. Okay, and then in American English, we would excuse me. In American English, we actually call a lorry a truck. So, okay, all right. Thank you, Andre.
A bus line, road feature.
Okay, a bus lane is a road feature. Okay. Okay, and Victor.
A side road. Type of road.
Yes, a side road. And Alejandro.
A motorbike is a vehicle.
Okay, a vehicle. Vehicle. Motorbike. Okay, and Andre.
A main road, type of road.
Okay, a main road. Okay. Victor.
A bus stop.
Mm-hmm.
Type of road feature.
A road feature, yes, a bus stop. Okay, and Alejandro.
A motorway.
Okay.
Type of road.
Type of road, a motorway, and again, in American English, we actually would call it a freeway. Okay. Hi, Ake. Okay, and Andre.
A tram. Is it a vehicle?
Yes, a tram is a vehicle. Okay, Ake, can you speak yet? Apparently not. Okay, Victor.
A train. It's a vehicle.
Okay, a train. Where is that at?
We had train or not?
No.
It was train.
It was tram.
Tram is what we
Tram.
had, but where's train on this list?
Oh, I don't know what is tram.
Oh, a tram is a type of train. Let me show you.
It's
It's basically an outdoor. It's an outdoor. Tram is a much smaller subway type thing. It's just usually one thing, so it can be on train tracks. Usually a track, but it's like this. So some people it can turn into a subway, but it's not always necessarily. So, okay. But you had said, did you mean tram or train?
Tram.
Tram. Okay. Because I was like, where is a train? I thought I heard you say train. Okay. Alejandro.
Yes. A van vehicle.
A van, yes. Okay. And okay, can you speak yet?
Yes, yes, I
Awesome.
connect. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, welcome back. Can you
Thank
choose
you.
a word and put it in the correct category?
Okay, vehicle type of road nature. What word has left?
We've got let's see, a coach.
Coach.
Yeah.
I don't know the coach.
Okay.
I know tram maybe.
Okay, you know
Tram.
tram. Okay.
Yeah, kind of vehicle.
Okay.
But
Yes, it's a vehicle.
somebody said tram have already said.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Another one here would be these three things: a junction, a road sign, a zebra crossing have not been chosen.
Lorry
A roundabout.
said
These here in this
Ah,
section.
yes. A roundabout is a kind of road, type of road, intersection.
I would say it's a type of road feature.
Road feature, yes.
Yeah. So we're starting to get roundabouts here in Idaho, and people either love it or hate it. So does everybody know
Same
what a
here.
roundabout is?
Yeah, same here. Not so many, but yeah, law changed, so yeah, roundabout will be available sooner or
Okay.
later. Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys have roundabouts in your countries?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Okay. I know they're really popular in some countries and not as much in others, but we're just starting to get them, and I'm all excited, but at the same time, you have to change the way you drive a little bit too with them. So, hi, Alan. How are you today?
Yes, I'm fine, thanks.
Welcome. All right. So we've got a coach. Does everybody know? Anybody? Okay, you said you didn't know what a coach is. Does anybody know what a coach is?
I know
You can talk to us. What is it?
it is a bus in British English.
Yeah. So it's basically a coach is a bus. So this is, or a coach could be this person too. But so two people, a person that runs an athletic team or a bus. In this respect, we mean a bus. So what would a coach be? Ake?
Vehicle.
Vehicle. Yes. Hi, Alan. We're over in this section. A junction. What section of? Or sorry, what category would a junction be in?
The junction should be road feature.
A road feature. Okay. Does everybody know what a junction is?
No, I don't know.
Okay. In American English, we might call it an intersection. Let me show you on Google Google Images. I love Google Images, by the way. A junction. Junction is basically it's the side of the road. Like this is the best example to me of a junction, where you come here and then you have to turn right or left. So, but an intersection as well.
When you want to merge in a main road, for example.
Yeah, when you basically you need to turn or possibly go straight, but usually you have a choice. You either turn right or left. So, okay, a road sign, that would be
Yes.
What would a roadside be?
Road feature.
Road sign. Um, road feature.
Yes. Okay. And Victor, what would a zebra crossing be?
A zebra crossing, it's a road feature.
It's a road feature. Does everybody know what a zebra crossing is?
No.
Okay. In American English, we call it a crosswalk. In American English, and let me show you real quick. So the reason they call it a zebra crossing is because of the stripes.
I see.
But then we just call it a crosswalk in American English. So, okay. So that would be a road feature. A roundabout, traffic lights, that again would be a road feature. Okay. So it says, which of the above are common in your hometown or city? Victor,
Sorry, can you repeat this?
I have this question right here. Which of the above are common in your hometown or city?
Your answer, you asked me, but the voice a little bit chopped because connection is not.
Oh, no worries. No worries.
Can you repeat?
Yeah, this question right here. Which of the above are common in your hometown or city?
Above?
Which of these words?
I don't know. Sorry, I can't understand.
No worries. That's a correct answer in English, so no worries. Alan, how about in Hong Kong?
Yes.
Which of these words are common in your hometown or city?
Most of them are very common. But I think a couch is not we usually use. We usually use bus.
Okay, and these are actually synonyms. So a bus or a coach are the same. Do you usually?
I think the coach is more suitable for a long way to go.
Yes.
For example, across state or across city, we use coach. For normal commute to work, a bus will be usually used.
Yeah, there are different types of buses. You're correct. Coaches are. I know in Korea, they had they called it the long bus, the expensive bus and the cheap bus, and the expensive bus was the coach, and they called it the seat bus. If you got on a coach, then you were guaranteed a seat, and you paid more.
For our city, a bus usually smaller, and like England, the bus is double stack 2 level.
Okay, a bus is usually small.
Yes. For using a coach, usually we go to mainland China. We use a coach.
Okay. Okay, so in Hong Kong, a bus is usually smaller and is a double-decker?
Yes.
Oh, wow, okay. All right, Alejandro, how about Spain? Which of these are either, or which are common or not common in your area?
All that things are very common in my country.
Okay. Okay. All right. Andre, how about in Russia?
I think most of these things are common.
Okay.
Yeah, all of them.
Which is uncommon?
Uncommon.
or not common?
Our transportation system is quite developed. Actually, we have all of these kind of vehicles and type of roads, features,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
even maybe some more additional.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. How about you? In Japan? How about Japan? In your town or city? Hello? Okay. Hello? Can anybody hear me?
Yes,
Yes, I
I
can.
can.
Oh, good.
Yes, yes, I can.
Maybe he's gone away. Okay. Okay. Um, let's go on. This next section is road signs, and most of these road signs are international, but some of them are not. So, number one, what one is that? Does anybody know what number one would be?
A traffic light.
Traffic lights, yes. I actually had to look at the answers for a couple of these because I didn't know. So number two,
Roadwork.
roadworks, yes. Okay. And number three,
No U-turn.
Pedestrian crossing.
it's actually no U-turn.
Oh, it's not my turn. Sorry.
No, it's the answer is no U-turn. So it is your turn. You can answer anytime you want.
I can answer? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. It's pedestrian crossing.
Okay, number four. Pedestrian crossing, yeah. Or zebra crossing. Pedestrian crossing. Oops. Crossing.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not zebra crossing. It's number 4. You mean?
Yeah.
Oh, number 4. I think I talked about number 6.
Oh, number 6. Okay. And what's number 5?
I know.
Okay. And Alejandro.
Speed limit.
Speed limit. Yes. Okay. And number 6, Andre.
Number junction.
Junction. This is the roadside we don't have in the States, and I was like, what is this? So I had to look.
It looks like intersection.
Yeah, it does look like an intersection. We don't have that sign. I'm not sure why. So, Alan, what is number 7?
It is a roundabout sign.
Roundabout, yes. Welcome back, okay. And number 8, Victor.
Number 8, bless you.
Thank you.
It's no entry.
No entry, yes. Do you guys have all of these signs in your country?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our speed limit sign is not a circle. It's a square, and we don't have intersection signs like this. It's usually a green sign, but it's not in a triangle. So, but most of these are international. But welcome back, Ake. Can you speak now?
But still loading, so.
Okay. We'll Be patient. That's okay. So we've got it says match the following British English road and transportation terms to their equivalent U.S. terms. So in British English, a crossroads is what in American English, Alan?
Okay. A crossroad is crossroad intersection.
Yes. Crossroads is an intersection. Perfect. The underground, Alejandro. The underground is what in American English?
The underground. Subway in American English.
Yes. Subway. And subway in British English is a walkway. So, okay, a motorway. Andre.
Motorway, interstate.
Yes. And then there's, of course, in American English, we also have what's called a highway. Highway and freeway. And freeways are the interstate, and highways are faster roads, but not as fast as a freeway, but faster than other roads, and it's usually between towns and so forth. A car park. Okay, can you speak yet?
Yes.
Awesome.
Now,
What is a car park in American English?
car park, I think it's a carpool, like couple
No.
share the car. No, that is car parking lot.
Yes, it's a parking
Okay.
lot. Yeah. Okay, and petrol. Victor, what is petrol in American English?
The petrol is gas.
Gas, yes. And we do use petrol in American English, but when we're talking about a car, we don't use that word. It's always gas. So a cab. Alejandro, what is that in American English?
Taxi.
Taxi, yes. And then a lorry is, Andrew?
A lorry is the truck.
Okay. Has anybody here ever driven a lorry or a truck? Like a semi-truck or something like that?
No, I have never.
Okay.
Zero.
Anybody here have?
No.
My niece is 23 years old, and she has a license to drive a semi-truck. So she drives these things. And I'm like, really? So, I'd be scared to death.
This is a cargo truck.
Yeah. We call them in English, they're called a semi truck, or cargo truck is also what they could be called. So, okay. So it says here, it says work in pairs. We're not going to do that. But describe one of the above road and transport terms, and then somebody can give the name in British English. So, Victor, why don't you choose one of these and describe the word?
For example, cup, yes.
Cab, yeah.
Or another, yes. I should. I'm not sure that I understand the
Okay.
task.
How about this? Okay, so you've got the word cab. Why don't we do this with question and answer format? So, tell us about an interesting taxi cab ride you have taken in your life.
Once Usually in my country there are a lot of taxi, and the drivers are not so intelligent. I don't know how to explain.
Uh-huh.
And the service, the taxi service, is not so good in my country. And
Okay.
if you, for example, call in a taxi service, and it's a usual situation when the car came in not correct time.
Okay, so
Yes,
they're late?
yes, and it's better when you pay for taxi. You have a particular amount of money, because usually the taxi driver doesn't have change.
Oh, okay.
But yes, but once, it's usual situation, but once I ordered taxi, and
Uh-huh.
the taxi driver was very intelligent,
Uh-huh.
has nice look, and she had the changes, and he came in the correct time, and
She or he?
he
Okay.
it was nice service, and I had a nice conversation with him, and I paid him more, and it excited me a little bit,
Yeah.
and now I use this service. I usually use this service.
Awesome. Okay.
I prefer, but I have one friend who works in a taxi. He's opposite, and I often to tell him about that, about this taxi service, and I told him that if you want to earn more money, you should be like that taxi driver.
Yeah. Yeah. So are taxi drivers trustworthy in the Ukraine?
Sorry, what is trustworthy?
Trustworthy. Can you trust them?
I don't know. It depends on person, but usually I don't suggest you to trust him.
Okay. How about in Hong Kong? Alan, are taxi drivers trustworthy in Hong Kong?
Yes. Taxi driver in Hong Kong, I think is trustworthy. Is because the law against any anonymous driver.
Okay, so there's a law against dishonest drivers.
Yes, I heard some driver has modify or alter their meter for counting the mileage previous, but some I think they are usually cheating with the foreign people or tourists, but I think it's just a small portion of it, small amount of small little people.
Percentage?
Yes, not a majority.
Uh-huh.
I think more of them are still trustworthy.
Trustworthy. Okay. All right. How about in Japan? Are taxi drivers trustworthy in Japan? Okay.
Yeah, I rarely use taxi, but I think usually it's yeah trustworthy, and you don't need to negotiate the price. You
Mhm.
know, kind of price is according to the meter,
Mhm.
and you don't need to pay the tip. You know,
Okay.
any tip here here.
So no tipping is required. So
Uh,
okay.
So my friend is a taxi driver. He said sometimes foreign people gave him a tip, so
Uh-huh.
he really glad about that because usually nobody pay the tip here.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I found when I was in Korea, some of the taxi drivers would go the longer route. If they knew that you were a foreign, if you're a foreigner, they'd go longer. That way, the meter would show more money. So,
Yeah, it could happen. Yeah, yeah.
uh,
Some rumor says yeah, this taxi driver, yeah,
yeah,
intentionally, you know, how can I say, not a deter robbed or
it
something like that.
doesn't. Yeah. hmm Okay. How about in Spain, Alejandro? Are taxi drivers trustworthy in Spain?
Uh, my father was a taxi driver
Mm-hmm.
many years.
Mm-hmm.
There are many taxis in the big cities, uh, especially in Barcelona and Madrid.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah,
So if I went to Spain, especially the bigger cities, and grabbed a taxi, would they try to cheat me because I can't speak Spanish?
I don't think so.
Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, in Finland it was like that as well. The taxi drivers were pretty straightforward and honest. How about in Russia, Andre?
In Russia, maybe it is a bit different from other countries. We usually don't communicate with the driver. If you want to take a taxi, you call a service. They will say your fixed price, so
Oh,
you don't
okay.
have to worry about that. And they also will ask if you need some change when
Mm,
you pay off the
mhm,
driver. So
mhm,
and everything goes through mobile phone. You book a taxi, then you receive a message, what car and where it is staying. So actually, you can easily get a taxi within 5 or 10 minutes.
Wow. Okay.
yes,
Yeah. So
sorry.
yep.
Let me add.
Uh-huh.
Uh, I also suggest you if you will be in Ukraine, for example, and I know also about Russia because I often was in Russia,
Uh-huh.
and I suggest you to order taxi by mobile phone.
Oh, okay.
And we have a nice service. I use it service when you can order a taxi without a call, phone
Mm-hmm.
call. You just if you have internet available, you can open the site
Mm-hmm.
and that site can expect your location, and you just put the address, and that site immediately calculate your price, and if you agree, you just press the button, and you will receive the SMS message
Mm-hmm.
which car will be waiting for you.
Okay. So,
Yes, Victor says the truth. So, if you want, you can go out and hold your arm, and you will catch a taxi. But you should be sure you will be charged a lot, and so you will be strict.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
but it's there are usually a lot of taxi cars near, for example, a relevant station,
Okay.
and that taxi drivers are cheater.
Okay. Those are the ones that you do not trust.
Yeah.
So it's
Yes.
better to call and use the the taxi services where you call ahead. That's what I did when I was in London. I would take. That's how I always got transported to and from the airport. As I always hired and I always called ahead because it was more efficient that way. If you go out on the street and you try to flag down a taxi, or another word is we either to flag down a taxi or to hail a taxi means to to put your arm out and so forth. And in some countries it's very normal. In other countries you have to call or you have taxi stands. Hi Adela, welcome. So in your opinion, Alejandro has probably pretty much answered for Spain, but what do you think? Are taxi drivers trustworthy in Spain? Okay, maybe she's Adela. Okay, I guess we'll skip. So let's go on. Let's complete the phrases with the following words. We go by bus, car, train, or plane. We miss the catch the. It's all the same.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't see
Okay.
the. Oh.
Adela.
Okay. What is? They are British English, American English. Yes. But
Hello? Adela?
Holly, do you hear me?
I didn't hear you very well. Could you try it again? Adela?
No luck.
Yeah, I don't think it's working. Okay. Actually, we're just...
Hello. Do you?
Okay, now we hear you.
Me?
Yeah. Talk to us about taxi drivers.
Do you hear me?
Yes, we hear you now. A little. Yeah, I think there's a problem with the microphone. So let's go ahead and complete these sentences with the proper verbs. Number one, Victor, can you read this one and add the proper verb?
Sorry, the exercise number 4.
And this is number 5, driving problems.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was late for work this morning because I
Can anybody help?
Yes.
Good.
Get stuck.
Okay, so because I got stuck.
Got
Okay.
stuck.
Okay. Got stuck in a huge traffic jam during the rush hour. And how about the rest of you? Does anybody here get stuck in traffic jams?
Yes.
Of course.
Of course. In my area of Idaho, it's very rare to have a traffic jam because we have so few people. So
I suggest you use. I suggest you to use Google Map for that. It shows traffic.
yeah. Oh, and also, do you guys have on the radio? Do they have traffic reports so they know where to avoid?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. When I lived in Finland, they also did not experience traffic jams all that much because there was just few people. So Helsinki probably got them more than where I was living. So, okay, number 2, Adela, can you speak yet?
Yes, I
Awesome.
think no.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
The young driver hit into a tree. Luckily, he wasn't hurt.
Okay, hit is not the right one because we've got into a tree. You could say the young driver hit a tree. Luckily, he wasn't hurt. But there's another one.
Okay, crash into a tree.
Perfect. Crashed into a tree. Has anybody ever done this with your car? Have you ever crashed into something?
Yes.
Fortunately, no.
Fortunately, no. Who said yes?
I said yes.
Okay, Victor, what did you crash into?
I crashed in another car
Oh, okay.
in the back.
Okay. Were you following too close?
No. The situation was I was driven very quickly, and when I changed the line, and another car just merged in a common road. When I was in that road, and that car didn't gain enough speed, and I get that car.
Okay. Okay.
I braked that car.
Okay. So you did not slow down because you thought the car would gain enough speed and it didn't.
I pushed brake.
But not quick enough. You
I
did not
crashed into a mountain.
You did not slow down quick enough, right? Victor?
No, sorry, I crashed into a mountain
So
with the car.
Adela, you crashed into a mountain?
A mountain, yes.
How did that happen?
The stone. We drive a little fast, and something oil in the road. The car turn. This is as a turn a lot, and finally we crash into a big stones in the mountain.
Oh wow! So the car did like a tailspin.
Yes, spin a lot. We can't control.
Wow.
It.
Wow. Okay.
But no any problem. We come to the car with walk. Any problem? The bones, any.
Okay. Anybody else crash into anything? So Victor crashed into another car. Adela crashed into a mountain. Anybody else? Okay, let's go to number 3. Alejandro, could you read number 3?
Number 3.
Yeah.
Tom's new motorbike broke down
Perfect.
only a month after he bought it. It's being repaired right now.
Perfect. Okay. Number 4, Andrew.
While I was driving, a cyclist suddenly appeared from nowhere, and I had to hit the brake.
Does that ever happen to you, Andrew?
No. Yes, I hit the brakes, but not with the cyclist.
Okay.
Just because of when I was driving, I didn't notice that the color has changed, so I noticed it suddenly, and it wasn't too late, so I hit the brakes.
Okay. All right. Number 5, Ake. Can you do that one?
Okay. You should always check your mirrors before you another car. You overtake.
Yes, overtake.
Okay.
Okay, can anybody think of a synonym for overtake, to overtake a car? So before you pass another car.
Okay. Pass.
Okay. All right. Number 6, Alan.
Okay. Dave was caught speeding, so he had to pay a heavy fine.
Okay. Question for you guys about this one. In my country, if you're caught speeding, you're given a fine based on the number of miles you're over. But in Finland, if you are caught speeding, it will be based on the number of miles you're over and your income. So if you have a very high income, you pay a heavier fine than if you have a low income. What's it like in your country?
My country do not count people income. Only have a fixed price for fine.
Yeah.
I think it is unfair if you also consider the people income, because for some people has less income, they may that will be they're not they're not afraid of the penalty.
Yeah, I think the reason they do it is because if a person who has a really high income, if he has a 20 euro fine, it doesn't hit them, it doesn't hurt them, they don't feel it because it's like going to dinner. But if they have to pay a 80 euro fine, maybe it will hit them and they'll go, oh man, I shouldn't do this again. So, but I guess that's why, I don't know.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Do they do that in Japan, or?
No, I like Finland's system. The currently speeding, and if the person's speeding maybe too fast speed, it's up to the how much speed they the past driver drived. So sometimes it costs a huge amount of money.
Yeah.
But,
so
for rich people, maybe it's not effective as a fine or penalty.
Yeah, I had a student, I think I taught him for about 7 or 8 years off and on. He was an attorney, and he came in and he said, oh man, Holly, I just got a speeding ticket. And he said, it's okay. I can pay it, but I'm really scared to go home and tell my wife because the price of the speeding ticket was the same amount he could take his entire family on holiday for. So, and he would go to Spain a lot, and take his kids to Spain. And he was like, "Yeah, this ticket was so big that we might have to skip our trip to Spain." And he was scared to tell his wife. So, all right, let's go to number 7. Alejandro, can you do that one?
Yes, number 7. In Britain, if you park your car on a double yellow line, you can get a fine.
Okay, is that the same in Spain?
Yes, exactly.
How about in all the other countries?
In my country, if you park it in forbidden place, your car will be evacuated.
Okay, so your car will be towed. So to tow a car. Okay. Let's go to number 8. Adela, can you read that one?
Karen forgot to stop at the traffic light. She nearly hit a pedestrian.
Okay. Do people like if she would have hit the pedestrian and the pedestrian died, would she have gotten in trouble in your country?
The pedestrian cross, about the pedestrian cross, or because in Spain they are pedestrian cross without traffic light, and cars need to stop. The priority is the pedestrian.
Okay.
Without traffic line.
Okay, so in Spain, in the same as in the U.S., it's not like that in Finland, but pedestrian has, what we say is the pedestrian has the right of way.
Yes, it's a zebra pass, no? In Spain, it's zebra.
Yeah, so it's a zebra crossing. Yeah,
yes.
Or crosswalk. If the person is on the crosswalk or the zebra crossing, the cars have to stop. Yeah, in the U.S. it's like that too, but cars don't stop anyway. So it's really, to be a pedestrian in the U.S. is very, very difficult. So. And in fact, there are places that you cannot actually walk. You need to drive because of the roads, and there's no sidewalks or no places to walk in the U.S. So, but anyway, I appreciate your time and attention and participation in this class. I hope you learned some new words and phrases that you can use in conversation with other people. I would encourage you to download the worksheet because there's a lot of different vocabulary topics that we did not get to. Okay, and thank you. I hope to see you all in another class later on, either today or tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very
Bye.
much.
See you later.
Bye.